Hello everybody, this is the Engineering 1301 Exam 1 checklist. Alright, so use this to make sure you feel comfortable about what's going to happen with Exam 1 that's coming up this Tuesday. So before the exam, you should do the following things. First of all, organize your materials, your course materials and notes. I would recommend that you print the chapter reading assignment worksheets that you work through. Also have your textbooks available should you want those, and any notes that you might have. The reason for that is this is an open book, open notes test. You can also use your calculator, but you shouldn't use MATLAB on this exam, just the calculator. Okay, you should also, before the exam, and this would be on the morning of the exam, print or hand draw the answer sheet. Okay, I don't send out the answer sheet until the morning of the exam, so that would probably be available. Sometimes I do it the night before, but I don't want you sweating looking at the answer sheet and wondering what the questions are. So look for that on the morning of the exam, print that out, or you can handwrite in the same exact template that the answer sheet shows up in, so that you'll be ready to scan your work into Gradescope. All right, you'll need access to your phone at the end of the exam because you're going to scan this work and put it back up to Gradescope. But keep in mind the phone is only used for scanning. It should not be used during the exam. Okay, so that's before the exam, and then when it comes time for the exam, which is the regular class time meeting, I'm going to show up a little bit early at 9:20. Okay, so you can too. All right, so come to the Zoom room, the one that you use for check-ins. So come to the class Zoom room, have your camera on. If you have bandwidth issues where you can't continually show your camera, then you need to try to, contact me and we'll figure out what to do. Okay, so contact me before the exam and we'll try to figure out what to do. All right, you should have your microphone off so it won't pick up sounds that are happening around you. You should have your sound off so that if someone asks a question, I can answer without it interrupting the whole class. And you should also have your chat on. So take a look at the chat, because sometimes if someone spots a problem about the exam, I put corrections or hints in the chat. Okay, so like I said, that starts at 9:20. The exam time though is at 9:30. All right, so from there, once you're in the Zoom room, you can open Canvas. I'll activate the link to the exam at 9:20. You can print the exam at that time if you'd like, but it's not required. You can work completely off the computer screen. That should work fine. Okay, work the exam on the answer key pages that you either printed or hand drew beforehand. All right, so from there, you'll work through the exam just like a regular exam as you've taken before, I'm sure, in your academic career. Okay, so the exam time will stop at 10:35. Okay, I try to design the quiz or the exam so that you'll be able to finish in an hour. This gives you an hour and 5 minutes, and then you'll have 10 minutes to scan and upload your exam so that you can end things up by the normally scheduled class time. Right, if you run into any problems, if you run into any problems with your scan or your upload, you can email me a copy of your exam. But ultimately, it's going to be up to you to get it into Gradescope. So if it's looking like you're having some trouble, you should email me and let me know what problems you're having. If it comes down to it, you can take photos of each of your answer pages and email those, and that will give you a little more time to upload things into Gradescope. Okay, so there you have it. That's the checklist for the exam. I'm going to put this up on Canvas and make it something you need to watch this video for some extra credit, and then we'll be ready to go on Tuesday.